morning, third graders. It is a wild Wednesday, and today we are going to read Saving the Dolphins. Check out that picture of those dolphins there. What amazing, amazing creatures. Saving the Dolphins is a nonfiction piece written by Lauren Tarshish. And it says, when dolphins like these are in danger, this amazing man comes to the rescue. I can't imagine anybody ever wanting to harm a dolphin, but third grade, it happens. So the article is right here, and I have put the link on our classroom. And this is the gentleman that the article's about, Hardy Jones here. But rather than Mrs. Craig read it today, I thought maybe you would enjoy having the actual author of the article read it today. So I'm going to scroll down here to the bottom of this article, and the author, Lauren Tarshish, narrates the story right here, and she has videos that helped you to understand it even a little bit better. So let's go ahead and have her read today.
Hello, Storyworks Junior readers. I'm Lauren Tarshish. I work with the amazing Storyworks Junior team, and I'm also the author of the I Survived series, and I write many articles about fascinating topics. So I am thrilled to be with you now to read my latest Storyworks Junior story. It's about two dolphins who were in a terrifying fight for their lives, and the man who tried to save them. So if you're ready, let's dive right in. Hardy Jones got the call early in the morning. Two dolphins were in trouble. They'd been caught in the Caribbean Sea near Nicaragua. The men who caught them had wanted to sell them to a hotel. Hotel guests would have been able to swim with the dolphins. But the deal didn't work out. So the men left the dolphins to die in a filthy tank. I was on a plane as fast as I could move, Jones says. The dolphins, named Nika and Bluefields, were weak, starving, and scared. Leaders in Nicaragua had asked the World Society for the Protection of Animals, WSPA, to help. Still, no one knew whether they would live. There was one way to save them, but it was risky. WSPA scientists and soldiers from Nicaragua would try to rescue the dolphins. Then the animals would ride two boats and a helicopter back to where they'd been caught. Jones had a critical role. He would film it all. Jones had made films about dolphins for almost 40 years. The films show how humans are harming them. They have also helped save millions of these smart and sensitive creatures. His nickname is the Dolphin Defender. Jones filmed Nika and Bluefields being carefully lifted out of the water on fabric. It took 4 men to carry each of the animals to a boat. The men covered the dolphins with a kind of sunscreen. Nika closed her eyes. She didn't fight. But Bluefields made quiet whistling noises. "He's crying," Jones said softly. Even if the dolphins didn't survive, Jones would show the world their story. When Jones started his work, thousands of dolphins were dying every year. The biggest problem was the tuna fishing industry. In the ocean, tuna swim beneath dolphins. Because of this, the nets used by tuna boats would also trap dolphins. Since the late 1950s, more than 6 million dolphins have died this way. Another problem was the brutal dolphin hunts in Japan. The youngest and cutest dolphins were shipped off to aquariums to perform for humans. The the rest were killed. Jones went to Japan to make a film about these cruel events. His film was shown around the world. People became outraged. Many fishermen stopped their hunts. Thousands of dolphins were able to live. It was the first time I realized how powerful a man with a camera could be, Jones had said. Jones made another film about the dolphins dying in tuna nets. Many people who saw the film stopped buying tuna. Because of this, American tuna companies changed how they fish. Today, almost all tuna sold by these companies is dolphin safe. But dolphins are still in danger. This is because of ocean pollution and hunting. Fishing too much hurts them too. Another problem is that so many wild dolphins are caught and forced to be in dolphin shows and swim with dolphins programs at hotels. Come for a once-in-a-lifetime experience, reads the website of a popular Florida hotel. The photos show excited guests riding on dolphins. The animals appear to be smiling with joy. But dolphins don't smile the way humans do. Their mouths turn up naturally. It doesn't mean they're happy. Even a dolphin that's in pain looks like it's smiling. Some aquariums take excellent care of their dolphins. But in the wild, dolphins swim up to 100 miles a day. They form friendships that can last for years. Could they ever be happy in a tank with just a few other dolphins? More than half of wild dolphins die soon after being caught. Nika and Bluefields survived the first boat ride and the helicopter trip. Now they were on a second boat. It stopped near the place where the dolphins had been captured. It was time for them to go. The moment Nika hit the water, she took off. But Bluefields seemed confused. It was as though he had just woken up from a nightmare. At last he swam away. Hopefully they would find their family. But would they ever forget how they had suffered? Thanks to Jones, the world will not forget Nika and Bluefields. His film of their ordeal has been seen by millions. It shows how humans can hurt these amazing animals. And it proves that we can help them too. So what did you think? Is there something you want to learn more about? I hope so. I always want my stories to inspire you, to make you want to read and research more on your own. And if you find something fascinating, I hope you're going to write to me and let me know. I'll see you at our next video read aloud. Until then, goodbye everyone.
So, third grade, there is the article. And if you go back to this article and we look at it, we can see there is Hardy Jones. He's the one who saved Nika and Bluefields. Here's where they caught those dolphins when they took them and put them in captivity. Right there by Nicaragua. Here's a picture of humans swimming with them. Do you guys think that's a good idea now after watching what you just watched? That we capture them and let people ride them or pet them? Because that's what Bluefields and Nika were going to be used for. And then down here it talks about how fishing for tuna and overfishing can hurt these dolphins, which Mrs. Craig learned today. I didn't know that either. Down at the very bottom are a couple other slideshows that if you'd like to watch, you can watch. So that is today's story, Saving the Dolphins. Hopefully you enjoyed it.